What's up with the French elections? Voters in France have very little to do with what their government is about. They have very little say in it. Because what happens all the time is that two or three centrist candidates who nobody much likes vie for the first or second position in the runoff. And then a candidate who a lot of voters passionately like but can never get a majority gets the other berth. In this case, it's Marine Le Pen, who's stuck with the berth where she can't possibly win the runoff. And that's a situation that has existed ever since the Fifth Republic was set up in 1957. In fact, it was the goal of Charles de Gaulle to bring about just such a situation. So what you really have in this year's election is a guaranteed runoff berth for Marine Le Pen, and then a runoff berth that Macron and Fillon and the communists competed for. Now, if the communists won that runoff berth, then Le Pen would have a chance to win. But when one of the moderates won, Macron, he's obviously going to win, and obviously going to win by a very large margin. It's unfortunate because you really can't, the French people really can't express their point of view. They can't do gradations among the candidates. And the absence of a primary system means that it all comes down eventually to two candidates, usually one of whom is totally unacceptable. The interesting thing to note about French politics is that more than 40% of the French voters cast protest votes. That is, they're voting for candidates who probably have no chance of winning, half for the communists and half for Le Pen. And then you take the 55, 57% that don't vote for one of those candidates, and they really determine who the next president of France is going to be. It's a very screwed up system with very limited democracy. And that's because France has always been so unstable when it's been democratic. Charles de Gaulle once said, "How can you govern a country that has over 300 types of cheese?" And that truly is true about France, and yesterday's election makes it clear. Thanks for watching.